there's two things that happened over the past 24 hours, I guess, beyond where we were yesterday. The Donald Trump tweeted out that the director of national intelligence, James Clapper, called him and said, "I'm really sorry about all of this. We shouldn't have leaked it." When in fact, here is the Director of National Intelligence statement released. "This evening, I had the opportunity to speak with President-elect Donald Trump." This is from yesterday. "To discuss recent media reports about our briefing last Friday. I expressed my profound dismay at the leaks that have been appearing in the press, and we both agreed they're extremely corrosive and damaging to our national security. We also discussed the private security company document, which was widely circulated in recent months among the media, members of Congress, and congressional staff, even before the IC, the intelligence community, became aware of it. I emphasize that this document is not a U.S. intelligence community product, and I do not believe the leaks came from within the IC. The IC has not made any judgment that the information in this document is reliable, and we did not rely upon it in any way for our conclusions. However, part of our obligation is to ensure that policymakers are provided with the fullest possible picture of any matters that might affect national security. President-elect Trump again affirmed his appreciation for all the men and women. I assured him the IC stands ready, blah, 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 blah." So the point is that whatever was in that two-page document that they gave to Trump and to Obama, it did not rely on this. And so when this BBC correspondent, Paul Wood, goes on BBC and says that there's more than one source, there's more than one tape, that this dossier is just basically one perspective. And I should say the author of this dossier, the MI6, the former MI6 agent, has gone underground because he's afraid of being killed now, apparently. This reporter, Paul Wood, says there's more than one source and that they've had these allegations in this Trump dossier for months.
I was able to send a message into the CIA at the beginning of November to ask them about these allegations. It was illegal for any official to talk to me about them, but I got a message back through an intermediary which said the allegations were regarded as credible. And more than that, there was more than a single source for them, not just this MI6 man. There was supposedly more than one tape, not just video but audio, more than one date, and not just in Moscow but in St. Petersburg as well. Now, obviously, if the Russians have blackmail material on Mr. Trump, they're hardly going to release it. So these are necessarily allegations, but they are allegations that are regarded as credible. That's not the same as saying accurate, but they are regarded as credible by the US intelligence community.
Now, maybe it's not just blackmail. I mean, is there value? Let's just for a moment speculate, and it would be irresponsible for us not to speculate. And it obviously very dangerous to try and picture some of this stuff. But in terms of speculating about the existence of it, it'd be irresponsible for us not to. I mean, maybe it wouldn't be effective as blackmail, but maybe it would be highly effective as throwing the country into disarray. I mean, on one hand, maybe Russia thinks like, we can get Trump to do whatever we want by threatening to release this. Or on the other hand, they could be, let's wait until we do something that we want the country not to have a quick response to, and we drop the tape.
First we invade Latvia, then we open up tape of Donald Urination Fest.
Well, maybe we do it on the same day. Maybe we do it. I mean,
people need to look at this guy Sakharov, who's the PR guy for Putin, and he talks about nonlinear warfare. I mean, like, without a doubt, if the tape is being held, if that tape is real, I have no doubt that that's more along the lines of thinking than we could just dictate.
So the good news is there's reason to believe that someday we will see it. The bad news is every single thing else around it. Hey, it's Sam Seder. Why don't you subscribe to this channel? You can do so right over here. Subscribe.